Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. I have it set up to fit pretty much exactly on the ring you requested, which was the 70mm circumference, and then that would be a size 13.5, which I have ordered and on its ready to engrave pretty much as soon as you get back to me with this tomorrow. Anyway, so let's go ahead and talk through these names and how they work individually as well as how they work together, and then how to read them letter by letter using this guide. So first things first, Maria Kyra, which is, I hope how you pronounce that name, is the largest name in this design, and its circle actually gets trimmed a little bit up at the top here, which will help it fit into that skinny area of the ring, and this is also the tallest and lowest point of the design as well. So anyway, here's Maria Kyra, and then the names go in order from there. So Maria Kyra, then we have Sarah, then we have Luca or Lucia, and then we have Kyra, Alice here, Alice. Then we have Kyra, then we have Sarah, then we have Miriam, Andrea, Sylvia, Stella, and then it repeats again with Maria Kyra, Sarah, Lucia, and then there's a space between Lucia and Alice. And in the middle here, they just kind of hug each other. Why is this wiggly? You shouldn't be wiggly. Why are you wiggly? I don't know why it's wiggly. Bam. Go back. There we go. Anyway, that's interesting. But I have that fixed now, so it'll be fine in the engraving. Anyway, so yeah, they repeat, and each name is on there twice. And so let's go ahead and show how each of these names spell out the names. So in this script, you start reading at the bottom and you go counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time. And some words have outer word circles and inner word circles, and you spiral inwards. So you start in the outer circle and then you go to the inner circle. So here we have our sentence circle going around everything. And then our outer word circle here, well, we've got some letters, and then our inner word circle is here. So here's the bottom of our first word, and the first letter is here. And this is a completed circle. So completed circles are here in this row, and there are 1, 2, 3 lines sticking off of it. So that makes it in this column, because you combine the letter stems plus the modifiers, which are either dots or lines, to make the consonants. And then vowels are all these little guys here, and there's a lot of vowels here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 A's, 1, 2, 3, 4 A's, and 2 I's, 1, 2 I's, I and I. So yeah, you do all of those combinations to make all the letters, and there is actually a font for that. One of my friends, Impronounceable, made this really cool font, which does that step kind of for you. So we're going to do, bam, like that. So here we have our M circle inside the word circle with 3 lines. So there's the M here, M, and then we have the A outside the word circle, and R has 1, 2, 3 dots, so we're continuing around here. Shallow divot, 3 dots, R, and then this I here can either be, why are you going weird? An I can either be by itself on the line of the word circle like that, or it can be enclosed inside the R. And I chose to make this one by itself to kind of help match the look of this other I over here, because you can't put it on, I mean, you could put it on the CH, but I already kind of nestled the M inside the CH. Anyway, I rambled. Here's the I, that I right there. And then we have an A at the end of this word, so that would be Maria. So M-A-R-I-A, and then we have Kyra, which starts with this deep divot shape. So we're in this row, and it's got 2 dots. So 2 dots, I, again, line going towards the middle, A outside the word circle, R with 3 dots, and then another A. So yeah, I'm not going to refer to this for the rest of the design, and instead just refer to this. And I'm going to zip down here. So we did Maria Kyra, and that looks like this. And then we have Sarah, and that looks like this. And I'm actually just gonna grab the rest of these all at once, duplicate them, bring them down, grab my text tool, turn it to linearized Sherman, and get rid of the bold. And we accidentally need to go back to times. Bam, and we can put back on the bold there. Lovely. Okay, cool. So here are all of the names with all of their basic linear translations. So we have Lucia, which starting at the bottom here, we have the L with 3 dots, L with 3 dots, a U has a line going outwards, and then a C has 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, I line going inwards, A, so there's Lucia, and then Alice, A outside the word circle, L is here with, these guys are a bit snug, we'll space them out, A, L, I, line going inwards, another C, and then an E, so that's Alice, and then we have Kyra, we have our CH, which this one did a C and then an H, whereas it could just be a CH, there we go, with 1 and 2 dots, I, line going inwards, and then we have, this says we need another A there. I had it misspelled there. A, R, A. So the circles will write, my issue was here, because I do, in fact, in the design, have the circles present. And I'm actually going to go real quick and make that edit in my other main file folder where I have everything, because, bam. Like that. Okay, cool. Save that. Let's go back to this. Okay, cool. So there's Kyra. Then we have Sarah, where we have the bottom here. A shallow divot, 1, 2, 3 lines, A, R, R, A, A. And I do this A-R-A a lot. A-R-A, A-R-A, A-R-A. And this is an I-R-I, and Miriam, I-R-I. Where else does that show up? Well, this is an E-double-L-A. Meh. Anyway, we're on Sarah. Now we're going to read Miriam. So here's our word circle. Here's our first letter. It's an M with 1, 2, 3 lines. So 1, 2, 3 lines, M. Then we continue around this word circle, and this is a circle on the line of the word circle. I'm going to space these guys out. So Y has 1, 2 dots, 2 dots. I, line going inwards, R, I, R, I, and then an A, and then another M. 1, 2, 3 lines on the M. So that'd be Miriam. And then Andrea has an A, and then an ND has 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dots next to the steep divot. And then an R has 3 dots, 1, 2, 3 dots, making it an R, E, and then an A, and then an A. So that's Andrea. And then we have Sylvia, bottoms here. Our first letter doesn't start until here, and it's got 1, 2, 3 lines, just like the 3 lines here, making it an S. I has a line going inwards. L has 3 dots, 1, 2, 3 dots. Then we have a V, shallow divot, 1 line, and then an I with a line going inwards, which can also look like that. And last but not least, our A at the end of the word. And our last name here starts with a shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 lines, make it an S. And then we have the T, which is a shallow divot here, which in this it shows the E attached, that's the E there, but it can also be unattached like that. So There it is, attached, unattached. And then we have a double L. 1, 2, 3 dots on a double L. This doesn't show double letters, but letters that have the same, well, that are the same letters, they can be stacked. And the same thickness of line means it's the same letter. And because this is just going to be engraved as just one super thin line into the ring, these will just be a double line here. The dots are actually triple lines. That's how they get filled in because there is no fill in this type of ring engraving. So yeah, anyway. And here's the A, which currently is shown here. So I'm going to put a little space before the A. Bam. So STE and these dots are awfully close. LLA. So yeah, that would be Stella. And again, if we were to read this in order, the Maria Kyra is here. Maria Kyra is this one. Sarah is this one. Lucia or Luca is that one. Alice is that one. Kyra is this one. Sarah is this one. Miriam is that one. Andrea is this one. Sylvia is this one. Stella is this one. And then they repeat back to Maria Kyra, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that is that design, and I'm super excited for getting your ring made. Thanks, bye.